Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark, they're all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone, Grand Maester Stitch here and welcome back to the Citadel, where we're going to be carrying on our House Vaekar playthrough in today's video. In the last episode we took Tyrosh and Amir, but our children were all taken prisoner by this Pentoshi Lord of the Great Arm. So we have that to worry about, as well as the fact that Lord Inez himself has become possessed and very stressed and a little bit insane. So we have that to worry about. Our armies are very depleted at the minute, so we do need to let those recover. Before we get into the episode, as always, I will go over our new court members made by you guys. So let's see who we come upon first. We have Arlix Varandon, and this one was made by Admiral 1864. This guy is a Durandon bastard, born on a maiden of House Vaekar in Old Atlantis. He's very ambitious. He wants to try and get some Volantine lands for himself. His father, the Durandon Lord, has little interest in him at all, so he came over to Essos to see what he could get over here, and he has converted to the Valyrian gods to try and get favour with Inez. So as you can see, he's got that very Durandon look about him, the blue eyes and the dark hair. He's a skilled commander, an aggressive leader, and he's unyielding, what you'd expect to get in a Durandon and a Stormlord. A skilled fighter, a bastard, a giant, strong, attractive, brawny, a knight, a hunter, brave, authoritative, and ambitious. A decent martial, okay diplomacy, and that's it overall, really. Right, who else do we have made by you guys? We have Rogo Sar, who was an idea of nobody. He wanted to see some faceless person, and as I said, to that person, I didn't know if having a faceless person in the court would be a good idea, as obviously they hate the Valyrians, and so do the Bravoses. So, unknown to Inez, this guy is a faceless man who has been sent here to the court to spy on Inez and keep an eye on this new Dragon Lord, as Bravos is starting to get a little bit worried about the fact that this new Dragon Lord, a new Valyrian Empire, is forcing its way out west and northwest towards Bravos, with only Pentos, Norvos and Cahor the only areas unconquered so far, and what remains between the new Valyrian Empire and Bravos. So as you'd expect, he's got fairly a lot of intrigue and martial for a faceless man. Unknown to Inez, obviously, he just thinks he's whatever he is, a camp follower or someone in the court, a servant, but yeah, he's an elusive shadow. He's quick, shrewd, a skilled fighter, a master schemer, a mystic, zealous, ruthless, patient, and content. And obviously he's a faceless man. Right, and who else have we got who are our new court members? We have Blacken Whore, who was made by Khan. So thank you very much. He's been with following the channel from the very start, so I really appreciate that. And he's also in the Discord server, which is where he came up with the idea for this guy. And this is one of the sons of Harren the Black, Harren of Harrenhal. And after Harrenhal was burnt down by Aegon, he did suffer a lot of burns from that, but managed to escape with a handful of Ironborn to his ship and sailed eastward to get away, but has come to the court of Inez, and Inez has taken him in as he's a strong soldier. So he's going to be very useful for Inez. He is a skilled commander, an aggressive leader, a skilled fighter, a giant. He's strong, he's brawny, he's burnt. He has a pet crow that follows him around. He's a game master, a duelist, a socializer, brave, ruthless, ambitious, honest, trusting, gregarious, and one-eyed. So he's got that whole pirate theme going on. And he's also converted to the Valyrian gods and took a Valyrian wife. And there should be one more character left to find. Let me just... Okay, here we are, Ralla Oldhorn. Now, this character was made by Ozahara, and she is a wildling, so she obviously worships the Beyond the wall. Oh god, and she has a very interesting story. She was taken by Lysini pirates when she was 9, and then was taken in as a slave in Elite, where she spent 6 years of her life as a, well, basically a bed slave, a prostitute, as you are in those famous Lysini brothels that we hear so much about throughout the story. But she is very intelligent, very attractive, and she managed to manipulate her owners and blackmail them so that she could get her freedom, where she then came into service of House Rapatis, if you remember, the rich merchant who was a good friend of Inez, who died not so long ago. And she got very friendly and pally with that family, and she's wormed her way in with the Lord's wife and daughters. And there are rumours about her and Lady Rapatis' relationship, and whether it's more than just a friendly relationship, and whether there's a little bit more going on there. And we'll hint at that with the fact that Rala Oldhorn is a homosexual. She's also very attractive, as I said. She's a grey emissence, an amateurish plotter, a wildling obviously, a former slave, quick, trained fighter, socialiser, a master seductress, a master schemer, proud, lustful, ambitious, and honest. So yeah, she's got the whole Ygritte wildling look going for her here, as you can see. Decent diplomacy and intrigue as well, so a very useful character to have around. Right, so that is all the new characters, guys. So let's get into the series. Right, let's press play. We have managed to occur enough money just from letting time pass by that we should hopefully, fingers crossed, be able to free our heir now. We want to get our heir free first. So can we please ask for our daughter back? Can we ask to ransom prisoner, please? And we want our son back, please. Oh, he's not going to let us have our... Okay, so can we have Orion? It doesn't look like he's going to let us have our heir. You've arranged to meet with Red Priest Nyanusar, a wealthy man from Nearmore who wishes to purchase one of your slaves. Okay, 75 gold coins and you can have them. We do need to make some money so that I can get our children free. Price is outrageous, fair enough. Hopefully we can get the children free, especially our sons and our oldest daughter as well, because she's a dragon rider, so we definitely want to get her free. Here we go. May you live in harmony and contentment. We offer you the safe release of Prince Orion of North Alaria for the modest sum of 110 gold. Except, I don't think that is our heir, but he is a dragon rider, if I remember rightly, isn't he? Yes, Green Comment. That's such an awesome name. I love that name. So hopefully we can get a bit more money now. We're not too far off being able to free our other son. Obviously we've got a lot of friends here, as you can see. Oh, one of them is in prison. To all my subjects, as to listen to the advice of Lord Freeholder, Dracora Uriton, I have come to realise I am no longer able to reign as your liege archer, and therefore I hereby abrogate all my lands and titles in favour of my heir, Lord Freeholder Merelda Trelos. Okay. What I see. Well, that's your choice to make. We're going to have a bit of a peaceful episode as we try and let our armies regrow and let everybody, yeah, just take a bit of a breather and a bit of a breath from all this war that we've been having, especially Inez. Inez needs this most of all. Our wife's still young enough that we could get more children as well, which is good. Right, let's have a look at our other son. Have we already freed him? Yeah, so our heir's already free, but his, our daughter. Okay, so we've got both our sons free now. We just need to get our daughters free, especially the older one who is a dragon rider, as I say. So, and we do need to try and find her a match as well. We do own Volantis as well, guys, but they're currently at war. I think they can handle the war themselves, so I'm not going to get involved. It's the same as the Lazar. They're also at war as well with Dothraki, I think. So we'll let them sort it out. If it starts getting too bad for them, we can always jump in and help. But I think they're only being raided, so... Obviously, the Iron Throne is still ruled by the Targaryens, but I think they've got a hell of a lot more dragons than us now. There we go. Volantis is back to normal. That's something I'm going to check, actually. Let's show me the dragons. How many dragons are in this world now? Dragon Riders. So we have Stormcloud, who is obviously our daughter's dragon. Sambaron, who is in King's Landing, so that's one of their. Doom, who is obviously our dragon. Meraxis, we all know Meraxis and Vaekar and Balerion the Black Dread. Green Comment is still untamed, so they've got 4 dragons but they've got 3 adult dragons. We've got an adult dragon and 2 young dragons. They've got the 1 young dragon so far. And our son and daughter do have dragon eggs as well. So hopefully Amy's son and daughter will manage to get themselves a dragon also. Okay, wow, we've made a lot of money already. So let's see if we can ransom some more of our prisoners, please. Ask to ransom prisoner. I want my daughter back, please. She's a dragon rider, so we definitely want her back. Your Imperial Majesty, your son Prince Astrion is responding very well to my tuition. He has improved his skills and is advancing in the knowledge of every day. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, he's got some decent traits for a 7-year-old. Not too bad. Really good learning. Wow. Though of somewhat dubious province, Lord Freeholder Orion of Astenron has presented me with evidence that is plotting treason against me. How should I respond to this? Denounce, giving reason to arrest and revocation. Threaten with exposure unless I stay out of all factions. We'll go for that for now. Awesome. And then I accept. So now we've got all our children back. Our children are all safely back in our custody, which is awesome. Now we need to find a match for Princess Alaris of North Valyria. 17 now. A trained fighter, a dragon rider, attractive, expert scientist. Awesome. Fat, apparently. That's a shame. Honest, diligent, ambitious, and gluttonous. Decent diplomacy, decent martial, decent learning. So not bad. Still only 17 as well, so plenty of time to gain other traits. Award honorary title. There's nothing for her. Let's arrange a marriage for her. I want her to keep the family name. Brion. I could marry her to my friend. No, I don't really want to marry her to my friend. But we could marry her to some of the characters that have come over. Blackhorn already has a wife. Arlix Verandon does not, however, and he has some impressive traits. But their children would lose the Valyrian features, because obviously the seed is very strong. But that would be an interesting one, actually. So yeah, I'm going to marry her to Arlix Verandon. They're still going to be of House Vaekar, but they both get to stay at our court as well, and we can give them some land at some point. And with his amazing traits of giant, strong, attractive, their children will be pretty formidable, hopefully. So we'll see how that goes. We have now had our dragon pit built in Alaria as well, and we do need to pick our new capital, which I think I'm going to go for Sarmel as our new capital, as it is a lot bigger than Alaria. It's placed in the middle of our kingdom as well. Your Imperial Majesty, we have word from Blackwood Vale that negotiations have been taking place between the Iron Throne and Blackwood. It has been agreed that Blackwood is to be annexed, with Lord Matthias Blackwood swearing fealty to King Aegon Targaryen. Why, this isn't good news to us. I couldn't care less. Right. Sarmel, we're going to make our new capital. I can make this my capital. It's close to the ocean. It's in the heart of the kingdom. Yep, we'll definitely go for this as our new capital. And we'll do some nice little upgrades to it as well as we go along. Right, what have we got here? Special title action. Designate traditional heir title. The Dothraki Horselord Aressa has launched a raid on our lands, but if it's plunder they seek, perhaps we can try and placate them with tribute. No, I will drive these savages from the realm. I'm not bloody bending the knee to and bowing down to Dothraki savages. Grazdar Zograsdan currently enjoys the title of King of New Gis. However, he currently holds no legal right to this to keep his royal style, whilst under my vassalage. Therefore, I must decide whether to remove this title from him or else grant him a royal privilege. We do need a traditional title for our heir. Yeah, and that would be a Lordship of Alaria, which is really good as well. Do it. The colony of Northfield has failed and no longer able to defend or feed its people. The castle and settlement now lie in ruins once more. What a disaster. That's a shame. I was on one of my first to saddle my horse and chase after the bandits who had stolen out of the valuable statues from our local sept. When I returned exhausted with filthy clothes, I was told the old septon had simply misplaced the statue. He appreciated my effort at least. Right, so yeah, the High Lordship of Alaria now goes to our son, which is awesome. But I would like to get him a better educator, to be honest. What's he good at? Good at learning, so assign a guardian. Who is our best guardian? Yes, definitely. What about our other son? He's got the same educator as well, so that's pretty good. But I don't know if I'd rather have him better at fighting. So let's assign a guardian, and we'll go with Norris as his guardian. And our daughter, what are you good at? Wow, diplomacy and stewardship. Let's have a look. Assign guardian. Who is our best at stewardship? Okay, we don't really have anyone that good at it. What about diplomacy? Brion. Yes, so we will send you to be fostered by Brion, our Hand of the King. Well, Hand of the Emperor, or whatever we'd call that role. Okay, so who was it that was... well, they haven't actually tried to set crown focus in Sarmel. Yes, that is our new capital. We'll try and get it to flourish. We need a new priest. Okay. A new Valyrian priest. Well, they've got to be High Valyrian, haven't they, really, to be honest? We'll go with... Let's go with you. Why not? Idle council members. Right, okay. Perform charity, please, in Sarmel. I will change the name of that, I think, at some point. Have we got any minor titles to give away? I don't think... We need a new food taster. Who wants to be our food taster? You can be our food taster. Why not? A court poet. Yep, you can be our court poet. Master of the Royal Elephants. Yep, you can do it. King of Nugis. Why not? Have we got a better commander than you now? Yes, we have. We're oh no, I like Brion though because he is a siege expert, so I do like to have him just in case we've got a tough siege that we want to try and take on. Is there anything else that we can do for now? We could hold a feast or a summer fair, try and get people on side a little bit more. We could construct a flagship as well, which could be useful. I shouldn't have to buy Unsullied. I own bloody Astapor. We could do with making some money, though, to be fair. Establish a household guard. I already thought I had a house. Oh, I need a new household guard, don't I, for Sarmel, of course. Right, so who's going to be our new commander of the household guard? I believe it was Blackhorn before. Captain of the household guard, yeah, Blackhorn Hor. Awesome. Aegon Targaryen attempted to imprison Edmure Tully. Okay, so stuff could be kicking off over in Westeros once more. Aenys is now 48, so he is getting a lot older. How much does our wife like us? She has a pretty good opinion of us. We can't gift her to make her more. I was hoping to get at least another child out, but we don't have any lands to give away either. Let's just forward things along. I am working at the moment on another idea for another custom series, which I'll give you more information on when I know. Okay, a castle shipyard has been built in Sarmel. I don't see why this concerns me. I do want to take Braavos at some point so we can take that money from the Iron Bank. We will burn back Braavos to the ground as well, considering the foundations of that city, obviously. Your Imperial Majesty, news from King's Landing of a great child of court. Lord Edmure Tully was imprisoned by King Aegon Targaryen and stood accused of sedation and conspiracy against the realm. Lord Haegon Cod presided over the trial, during which the prisoner was ultimately found innocent of all charges and then released. Okay, doesn't concern me, does it? I do want to take back these Dothraki lands. Now, where was the colony that failed? I can't remember where it was now. Could be this one, because I'm sure that I took Sarhoy. So it could be Sarhoy. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's not over here, so it must have been Sarhoy. I do kind of want to take this Dothraki land back, and we could send a small force in to strike and take that as well. Let's try and colonize some of these areas, and we only need to send in a small amount of men to do so. Let's go for the southernmost area. Yes, so we'll colonize Rahish Kuwahat. We can't colonize at the moment. Okay. Okay, we'll do that when we can. My vassal, Triarch Harris Vassar, has requested the Storm Singer, Horario Nasserin of Sarmel, should be sworn to him rather than me directly. For a favour. Yes, okay. So that means that we need we need a new advisor. Okay, let's have a look. It's got to be someone with good opinion of us. Princess. Yes, let's go for our daughter. Why not? The passion between Neris and myself was still there, only slumbering beneath our skins and easily reawakened by a lover's touch. It was hot, fierce, wonderful lovemaking such as we used to have. Neris woke my lust for her. Awesome. There's a 10% chance that we die though, or heart could not take the excitement. Hopefully that'll give us... Oh my god, we died. Emperor Inez has died. He's too young to die. Emperor Inez has taken his last breath at the age of 49. He died in an accident. A popular man, Inez counted on many people as friends and confidant. Now he is with the gods and will be sorely missed by many. Emperor Astorion, merely 8 years old. The realm is left in the capable hands of the regent and council. Long live Emperor Astorion. So Emperor House Vaekar, the legend, the conqueror of Valeria, has died. So be it. House Vaekar has died, causing his dragon doomed to fly into a rage and establish a lair in Sarmel. Something must be done about it. Oh shit, stuff is about to go down now then. You have a new heir if your character dies. Now you will play as Prince Orion of North Valeria. Okay. Your wisdom and mercy are legend. I have been appointed as your regent. Brion Heneris, yes, we can trust him. Your father, Emperor House Vaekar, has died, and now it falls to you to decide whether to make the funeral a big and special event or just keep it a small and private one. My father deserves to be honoured with a funeral. All lords and ladies of the realm are invited. Everyone should be there for the great conqueror of Valeria. We have gained a lot of good stuff as well. Your succession to North Valeria after Emperor Inez's death has triggered unrest throughout the realm. Challenges to Vaekar rule are emerging, with many peasants and other bandits and outlaws causing trouble. We must stabilise. So this could be a very, very interesting time period for House Vaekar. How is this empire going to stay together now that the threat of Inez and his dragon are now gone? Right, we need to sort out our new council first of all. So our new Archon. So it can't be thingy why he is our regent. So we will go for Blackhorn as our new Archon, and hopefully he will be loyal. Yeah, can you pacify province, please? Let's try and avoid any revolts. And we need a new Justifer as well. Who is our best one? Our sister, who doesn't have a very good opinion of us. They never do, because they want all of our titles and lands. Okay. Chief General is still Lord Norris. Yep, that's perfectly fine. Lord Treasurer. Do we have a better Lord Treasurer? We do. And he is a powerful lord as well, so we'll definitely go for him. He can collect taxes. We need a new Master of Whisperers. Who have we got? Good old Gemini Hotar. She can also always be counted upon. A new court physician. Okay, we'll just go with the top guy, and a new storm singer as well. We'll go with Darius. Minor titles to be given out. Bodyguard. Now we need to make sure we've got some good bodyguards around us to protect us. We'll go with Alex Verandon, who is our brother-in-law. We'll go with our Jogus Knight. And we'll go with Brion as well. We can trust him. Keep him around us at all times. It's going to be very interesting now to see how the Empire reacts. We need a new Master of the Royal Elephants. Let's go for some of the... Okay, so Thingy's disappeared now, which is not good. She must be in one of the other courts. We can get better commanders than this. Grazdon, King of New Gis. Anix, you're useless. We'll go for our Jogus Knight. And we'll get rid of you for our sister, just because she's a dragon rider. It's still a young dragon, but a young dragon will be better than nothing. We'll see how our council goes. High Admiral. Who? Alex Verandon. No, I'd rather go with... he's not in there. I was going to go with Blackhorn, as he's an Ironborn, but never mind. And an advisor who actually likes us. Who has good diplomacy? The Triarch of Volantis, we'll go with you. Try and get you on side. We're only a young boy, and we do not have a dragon like our brother and our sister. Right, we need a better guardian than that. Can we assign a better guardian to ourselves, please? We're not very good at diplomacy. We want learning, really, but there isn't anybody particularly that good at learning. Now that our Red Priestess has disappeared, wherever she's disappeared to. We'll go with Brion, our regent. He can look after us. Our brother, grant landed title, Lordship of Alaria. We'll grant that to our brother for now. Get him on side. We've got a loyal bannerman then, our brother. Hopefully we can keep the realm together. Set crown focus in Sarmel. Yes, do it. It's going to be worrying times for the Kingdom of Valeria now. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens now that Lord Inez has passed on to the other side. We do need to improve diplomatic relations. Let's do it with Volantis, as that is our closest ally. The invitation has been sent to the lords and ladies of the realm. Okay, let's have a look if there's any dangerous factions. What have we got? Dispose Emperor Astorion, Independence, Crown Loyalists. We do have some Crown Loyalists, which is good. That is great news. All of the Valyrians. Awesome. King of New Gis. Oh, okay. So we'll send you there to scheme in New Gis. If we have to dispose of him, then we will. Hopefully, considering our dragon eggs didn't hatch, we might be able to train and tame Doom if we're lucky. That could be good. We've only got one loyalist on our council, which is not good. Hopefully we can sway some more of the... I thought Brion would have been a loyalist. Aren't we marrying his... Oh, no, it was... No, we're marrying our half-sister. It was our other one that was going to marry... our other son that was going to marry his daughter. That's a shame. He could try and dispose of hers to get our brother on the phone, which would be worrying. We're also going to be very, very open to Targaryen attack now. We've lost Doom, which is not good at all. We can attempt to hatch our dragon egg as well, though, which would be quite good when we're at the age of 12 or older. So that could work out. We could also try and tame Doom, which is what I'd rather do. I'd rather try and tame Doom. So we'll see how that goes. We'll end this episode here, guys. We tried to get a bit of peace and prosperity over the realm, but instead it looks like it's going to go the other way. I don't know if to end season 1 here and do a bit of a time skip to see what happened and start up afresh, or play a little bit of time first as Astorion and try and get the realm in order. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to join the Discord server as well. You can find it down in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon for the next episode.